Hi guys, recently Wordle is quite popular in worldwide. Wordle has had a meteoric rise since its launch last autumn, from 90 daily players in November to 3 million this month. Although Wordle is quite difficult, as it only allows people to guess a word with 5 letters within 6 attempts, it does not stop people playing it. In this video, I will gonna show you guys how to reveal 3.5 letters in average by inputting 2 initial words, and to reveal 4.7 letters in average by inputting 3 initial words. I believe that most of you already know the rules of Wordle, so I will just show you my secret tackling method. So let's start. According to the codes and secret writing written by Herbert Ed Sim and letter frequency written in Wikipedia, we can find out that the highest frequency of 9 letters are E, T, A, O, N, R, I, S, H, as the vowels A, E, I, O, U always appears in the words. By adding the remaining vowel U, this makes the 10 important letters E, T, A, O, N, R, I, S, H, U. These 10 letters have a 73.2% of letter frequency in total in English language. By combining these 10 letters, they turns out as train and house. These two words cost me a lot of time to combine in order to let all of you remember these 10 letters easily. Firstly, put train and house into the first and second attempts. In normal cases, this step should bring you closer to the correct word. As taking from the Wordle answers between the 1st of February to the 10th of February. After putting train and house into the first and second attempts, you can reveal 3.5 letters in average in the Wordle answer. As letters D, L, F, C, M are mostly appeared in the letters instead of the letters as mentioned in letter frequency article in Wikipedia before. These 15 letters have a 89% of letter frequency in total in English language. For the next step, use letters D, L, F, C, M to mix with the revealed letters in the first two guessing words to fill in the third attempt. You should be able to know whether the word looks like as taken from the Wordle answers between the 1st of February to the 10th of February. You can reveal 4.7 letters in average in the Wordle answers after performing this trial. So I'm quite sure that my secret tackling method can help you infer Wordle answers far less than 6 attempts. I will demonstrate 2 examples in order to let you guys familiar with these 2 steps. For the first example taken from the previous Wordle answer, put train and house into the first 2 attempts. The result shows us that O and S are in the words and in the correct spot, while T and I are in the words but in the wrong spots. It implies that O and S are in the second and fourth spots respectively, while the first, third, and fifth spots remains uncertain. So let us analyze the correct spot of I. If I is put on the first spot, there is an only word that starts from IO. It is ionic, IONIC. This word is not correct answer because the fourth letter of ionic is I. Meanwhile, the fourth letter of the correct word is S. So, I is not on the first spot. If I put in the fifth letter, there is only one word end with SI. It is quasi, QUASI. This word is also not correct because the second letter of quasi is U. Meanwhile, the fourth letter of the correct word is O. So I is not on the fifth spot. By eliminating the first and the fifth spot, I should be in the first spot. Next, we have to decide where should we put T. We have already knew that O, I, S must be in the second to fourth spot respectively, while T is proved not in the first spot, so T must be in the fifth spot. We have confirmed that OIST is in the second to the fifth spot respectively. The first spot remains uncertain. Let's go back to step 2. Use letter D, L, F, C, M to mix with the letters that are proved in the guessing word in order to fill in the third attempt. Which letter can fill in the first spot? It is obviously M. Let's try whether it is correct. Yep, it is the correct answer. So let's carry on to the second example. It is also taken from the previous Wordle answer. As usual, put drain and hose into the first two attempts. The result shows us that H is in the word and in the correct spot, while O, U, R are in the word but in the wrong spot. It implies that H is in the first spot while the other spot remains uncertain. Let us analyze the correct spots of U. H usually followed by a vowel, but O is proved not in the second spot, so U should be in the second spot. Next, we should decide where O should be put. There isn't a valid word if O is put in the third and fifth spot, so O should put in the fourth spot. After that, let's decide where should we put R. As there isn't a word starting from HURO, so R should be put in the fifth spot. There is only a word that matches this pattern, which is humor, HUMOR. Let's try whether it is correct. Surely it turns all green. So I have just did 2 examples. I hope I can help you guys to solve Wordle. After I finished making this video, I've just found an ultimate best tackling method to solve Wordle, so I will gonna introduce it to you in the next YouTube video. Please like, share this video, subscribe my YouTube channel in order to watch my next video, which introduces the ultimate best tackling method to solve Wordle. See you next time, bye bye!